Hi guys, welcome to Tenfold Taco Truck. I'm Dawn's Rays, and I wanted to give y'all a really quick update. Our last episode we touched on a little bit of the new virus that's out there, in case y'all didn't know. There is a luxury cruise ship called the MV Hondias, and it's operated by Oceanwide Expeditions. It began its journey on April 1st in Ushuaia, Argentina, and it's expected to arrive in Spain, Canary Islands on the 10th of May. The cruise liner has had 3 deaths and 5 others infected with this virus. The hantavirus, that's what it's called, is typically contracted through contact with rodent feces and urine. The WHO confirmed this week that the outbreak is the Andes strain of the virus, which, unlike other strains, can spread between people through close personal contact. Health officials in at least a dozen countries, including the United States, are tracking dozens of passengers who've traveled aboard this cruise ship at the center of the deadly hantavirus outbreak. 29 passengers disembarked on the remote Atlantic island St. Helena without undergoing contact tracing. Yeah, good job, guys. The deceased individual was also removed from the vessel. The passengers have already since dispersed across the world, and several are located in 5 states as of Thursday afternoon. That includes Arizona, California, Georgia, Texas, and of course, good old Virginia. Hantavirus infection in humans is highly lethal. The mortality rates varying between syndrome. Hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, HPS, which is common in the Americas, has a mortality rate of 30 to 60%. That's pretty large. While hemorrhagic fever with renal syndrome, HFRS, more common in Europe and Asia, has a mortality rate of 1 to 15%. The disease is transmitted from rodents to humans with a 35% mortality rate. So that's pretty concerning. And that's reported in the US. A mortality rate or death rate measures the frequency of death within a specific population during a defined period of time. It is calculated by dividing the number of deaths by the total population, often expressed in per 1,000 or per 100,000 of people. The metric helps determine the risk of dying from diseases, accidents, or general causes. Arlington, Virginia, health officials say a Virginia resident was aboard the cruise ship in the Atlantic Ocean linked to the hantavirus outbreak and has since returned home. She is in good health, which is that to me, that's awesome. Um, she's showing no current symptoms. However, this virus has an 8-week incubation period, so she could start to show symptoms up to 8 weeks. Virginia Department of Health has also identified 5 other potential individuals who may have been exposed. So that just so that we're aware, there is no panic. No public rules are put into place currently, but everyone should be washing their hands and using cleanliness methods as a standard by now. No, we don't need to mask up. No need to stay 6 feet apart, but use common sense, people. People who are immunocompromised, you already need to take your precautions for your own safety. Let's not go out and buy up all the toilet paper. This is not some mad rush. This does have potential, but currently there is no rapid response team mandates, and let's hope it stays that way. I pray for those infected that they recover and the souls still stuck on the boat. I hope they get home quickly. Thank you all for your attention.